basically, here we are. How you doing?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, basically, just so sort of give people like a little bit of an idea about what you're sort of doing and stuff like that. I mean, obviously you're quite young. Being an entrepreneur, you're quite young.
Yeah.
So I mean, the first thing I guess people would want to know is what are the sort of 3 companies that you sort of got going now?
Yeah, well, one's a personal training company, so it's working in sport, fitness, coaching in the gym. I've got a swimming company as well, which sort of links in. They all sort of interrelate.
Hence the pool.
The swimming pool, And then I've got like a party company for kids as well, which obviously again links into the swimming one. So they're all sort of focused around the same areas.
So sort of like health like gym, swimming, and basically parties, putting on parties. So that's and what's the sort of names of the 3 companies?
I've got Tough Enough Personal Training.
Wicked, so that's Tough Enough.
Swimming Local.
Swimming Local.
And Dizzy Rascals.
And Dizzy Rascals, okay, not the MC Dizzy Rascals.
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Okay.
You might come and play one day.
Yeah. Okay, shout out to Dizzy Rascal. Yeah, so basically, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm sort of on my own journey as well. We've sort of just, you know, bumped into each other. Exactly, and we're both on our sort of journey. You know, Millionaire Young, the sort of mind frame that I've got, and I know that you sort of got. So that's what we sort of share in common. I mean, a lot of people might just think, well, yeah, it's all good for you. Maybe you just started off with millions, or you're just a rich kid or something like that. So, I mean, you know, what would you say to people that just think, oh, well, it's easy for you, you started as a rich kid?
It's not easy to start. It's one of the hardest things to do. But you have. I wasn't from a rich background. I started it myself. Used to work as sort of just a normal job like a lifeguard years ago when I was 16.
Okay.
Saved up the money from that, put that into my first business.
Yeah.
You have to work through it though. Like, it's going to be hard. Everyone else you're going to see earning probably loads of money doing hardly sort of the less hours than you.
Yeah.
You have to try. Once in the long run, you know it's going to pay off. You have to just try and keep going all the time.
Wicked. I mean,
100%.
The thing I was sort of baffled by slightly and just sort of thought was pretty good is like, I mean, most people, because you're 21 now, so I mean, to have 3 businesses that are doing well means that you must have been through X amount already, which means that you must have been quite young when you was actually thinking about all this. So it's like, I mean, most people when they were sort of like 17, 18, most people are sort of getting their first job, maybe in Sainsbury's, McDonald's or whatnot.
Thinking of college.
Or maybe pursuing the education a bit more further. I mean, where was you sort of at them times there? I mean, you obviously, what was your sort of background? Did you go to school?
I went to school. I've always wanted to do business.
Yeah.
Always business and sort of sport are my 2 things. Yeah. I've always wanted to sort of cross them over.
Okay.
So ever since I sort of was in school, I was doing little deals at school with mobile phones and stuff like that.
Just learning the hustle.
And then sort of did a bit more big stuff when I went to college.
Okay.
Got selected.
So you went to college, and what did you do at college?
I did business A levels.
Business A levels.
Yeah. Sort of economics, accounting, them ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Did them sort of while everyone else's focuses on sort of the uni. I used the money that I would have gone to uni with to invest in my businesses. To try and get them a bit bigger. A bit bigger.
So, I mean, what made you, what was your sort of first job? Did you sort of come out of college and then basically start building big companies, or did you get a normal job first?
My first job, I was only 13.
Oh, 13?
I worked in a bar.
Oh, in a bar, 13?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, cash in hand job, that.
Cash in hand, okay. And then what was your sort of job, when you sort of came out of college, what was your sort of plan from there?
It was always to work for myself, to be honest. I started on a self-employed contract for a few other companies, saw what they were doing and thought, what can I do better? How can I improve what they're doing? And just took the ideas from there, really. Okay.
So, I mean, why did you sort of leave doing the first job you sort of done? What made you sort of leave?
I've always wanted to work for myself. I think, again, in the long run.
Why though?
Why?
Why would you want to work for yourself rather than make... I mean, it's probably a bit easier, would you say, just to follow someone's orders and get paid?
It's always easier just to follow the crowd as such, and work for someone else and just come in, do your job, and then go home and have your free time.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously starting your first business, I had no free time for 6 months, 9 months, because you're giving it 100% all of the time. But I've always sort of thought, well, if you think in the long run, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, that would have paid off. I've got people working for me, I can go off and do my thing.
Yeah.
And everyone else that's followed the normal path will still be working.
You do. So you don't actually own a gym. So what you more do is basically, you've got like agreements with different gyms to sort of use their facilities and bring your own people in, your own clients.
Yeah, that's it. So sort of say, rather than spending 100 grand building the gym, we just pay a fee per client or per use of the gym.
Okay.
We come and pay that fee, and they take say a percentage of that, and then we just use the space in the gym.
Wicked. So that's basically a more economical way,
rather than using a huge cash flow going out to pay for that gym.
Yeah.
And obviously, even when you're not using it, you're still paying for it.
So how? I mean, obviously, some people that might be obviously watching might think that, you know, when they come out of college, or maybe when they are, you know, are going from a job trying to set up their own business, how did you sort of sustain, and how did you find the transition from maybe, I don't know if you sort of living with your parents at the time, or how did you go from there to sort of setting it up? How did you sort of sustain yourself? Maybe like someone might be watching thinking, well, I haven't got any money, so I can't leave my job.
Yeah, of course, that is the issue. I was quite sort of lucky in that sense. Like I was doing quite well in sort of sport and leisure at the time anyway, before I set up for myself, so I was able to save up some money. Okay. And then when I left, that was able to sort of, I invested that and then kept some in case I was short. Okay, so you basically sort of worked and saved, sacrificed saving bit by bit, and rather than going out for a night, put that into the savings, and then. So you wasn't sort of going out partying every weekend and spending money. Yeah, like I say, you have to give it sort of, if you want to in the long run, you have to think long run rather than sort of, right, I want to go out and do that now. 10 years down the line, you can do that whenever you want. Exactly. No, well, that's definitely. I would be thinking about it. Okay, wicked. I mean, so being involved with the health stuff, I mean, obviously you've probably been doing this from when the Olympics. Yeah, the Olympics, was huge. Me and you spoke about, you had such a, I mean, you spotted an opportunity with the Olympics. It's like there would be a big rush of people that wanted to get healthy, motivated. Fitness, you know, watching the TV, the Olympics. So, I mean, did that affect your business after the Olympics? We got, that was affected us hugely, sort of. In a good way, yeah. The amount of sort of views we got on our website, we went up by like something like 600% just after a couple of days after the Olympics. So people were sort of, I mean, obviously, so that rush sort of helped you in a way, basically. Yeah. Did you spot that coming? Or? Yeah, but obviously I knew about it because obviously everyone knows about the Olympics anyway. Did you think that, okay, the Olympics is going to have an effect on my business? I always thought it's going to have an effect. I didn't think it would be as big as it was though. Okay. And with the sort of Olympics and the health sort of industry, I guess is, I mean, the good thing about being in that industry is, okay, I don't think it could ever die out. People always want to be healthy. Yeah, there's always people that, no matter, sort of, obviously new people are born all the time, everyone gets... yeah, of course. Everyone wants to get healthy at some point, get fit. Definitely. Another thing I was sort of going to ask you is like, I mean, obviously initially, even for myself, when I've sort of been setting up business and doing things, it's like, when you start, you're really involved in everything. And I think part of being an entrepreneur and part of being, building more and more success is about removing yourself from all the sort of the nitty-gritty work. Yeah. But initially, I mean, you kind of have to be involved in doing some of the small things, running around and sort of being in the game rather than overseeing the game and managing the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course, I mean, how important would you say it is to make that transition from doing everything yourself to stepping back and maybe employing staff and overseeing things? Yeah, it's an important stage once you get there. You don't want to do it too early or too late though, because it's all about timing, and you've got to have that staff support. If you can't trust your team members that are going to do it, you're never going to let go of that control. So you'd say that basically some of the people that work for you now, I mean, you've got sort of like 11 people working for you, staff, how important would you say it is to work with the right people? Oh, it's key. It's 100%, because if you can't trust them, you're never going to let go of that control of business. You're always going to want to be going around, seeing it, looking, see what's going on. But if you know you can trust them, you can go off and do your thing and find a new venture, find new staff, stuff like that. While they're doing their job, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, definitely. No, it's true. I mean, definitely for me that's been the case as well. I mean, a lot of people might just think, okay, well, it's just been, you know, peaches and cream for you the whole way through. I mean, obviously you must have had points where you was not feeling so as confident, or you know, you had some failures or some setbacks. Yeah, there's always going to be that. What were the sort of challenges you've had? One example, when I was working in the PT business, just as I was building up, a big, huge competitor opened in the town next door to us. Wow. And they built their own gyms, so they could use it whenever. They took on 4 staff straight away. And obviously some of our clients went, oh, they've got new equipment and everything, and they moved straight over there.
So basically, sometimes in business you might set something up and then someone else opens up something immediately near, something similar with maybe a better benefit or cheaper, and suddenly you're sort of, you know, that affects you hugely.
Yeah.
And I guess that could happen in all sorts of businesses.
It could happen to anything, anything. There's always going to be more people that want to do something differently or something more competitive.
So would you say like a lot of your clients left and went to the other?
Yeah, quite a few did, It's all about how you respond to that, and how you sort of go, right, they've opened up now, what can we do better to improve, and what can we do more efficient and everything like that.
Okay, wicked. That sounds pretty good. And I mean, would you say, because a lot of people out there, not everyone's great with money. So some people, when they get money, maybe they might like to maybe spend it on going for a drink every night. Some people might have, you know, gambling problems, all sorts of different things. I mean, would you say you're sort of a good person with money?
I've always been sort of being able to manage it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and I mean, being good with money, I mean, are you sort of driving the flashy cars, partying in my beef every week, or what's...
Not every week.
Yeah.
You have to sort of make sacrifices, especially when you're first starting. It's like I said before, it's key. You can't go out every night because you spend even 20 quid on that night. That could be a new something in your business.
Yeah. So I mean, with a lot of the money maybe you've been making from your businesses, obviously turning over maybe 200,000 in a year. Obviously, you wouldn't receive all of that. You'd only receive a share. Some of that will go to your staff, expenses and all the rest of it. But the point is that some of the money you're making, would you say it's more important to sort of put that money back in?
Yeah, reinvest it, because again, in the long run, it's going to come back out to you anyway. So if you invest now, 5 years down the line, you've got a new pool, a new gym, whatever you're doing, you'll be making more money from that. So then you've got the money back which you put in the first place.
And how important would you say it is to be around the right people in life?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you probably know other people or people that went to your school or whatnot that maybe went off and done other things, and you still see here and there, or you think they're not really doing as well, or maybe they're working in, or just saying things or whatever. Or, you know, how important would you say it is to surround yourself with important people?
I've always tried that. Like, I've always tried, if you surround yourself with sort of people that you see sort of going places that really try, it motivates you as well. It motivates me to sort of just think, right, they're doing really well. I can do that as well. I can push for that.
Wicked. And basically, just sort of closing in on the interview. I mean, obviously you're not a millionaire yet, but the reason I wanted to get you on here is just to get into a stage of obviously being around the sort of energy of people that are young and maybe thinking about, you know, because I mean, at the end of the day, I know, and I'm sure you know, it's like money's not everything.
No.
But why is it important for you that maybe one day you can financially be in a position where you say, okay, maybe you're a millionaire now, you're quite young. Why is that quite important for you if it's not all about money? Yeah,
it's so that I can enjoy what I want. Obviously, you only get sort of one life. I want to enjoy what I do. I want to be able to help friends and family. And so say one of my best friends is struggling, I can just say, well, don't worry, I'll help you out, or employ friends and family, make sure everyone enjoys what they do.
I think employing friends and family is a massive one for me as well. It's like, to be able to help people that I care about is a fantastic thing, because sometimes when, you know, you're trying to help someone and you can't help yourself, it's you know, it can be...
It never works because you can't.
Well, it's difficult, you know, extremely difficult. That's great. I mean, just to close up the interview, well, where would you, I mean, obviously you're 21 now, I mean, when would you sort of say your milestone is where you think you could be a millionaire realistically? I mean, obviously you're still planning to grow your businesses. And at some point, I guess you'll definitely hit that point. So, where would you hope to sort of...
Hoping the age is 25.
About 25, that would be great. And would you mind if we was to sort of come and interview you again? And obviously, as things grow.
Keep up to date all the time you want.
Alright, great man, it's been a pleasure. James Rankin, I'm Ira Gordon, Millionaire Young. Keep fit, 2015, health is wealth. You need to get a tax this, huh?